Hi everybody and welcome to the PlayStation 5 room. So a couple of weeks ago PlayStation launched an update for the PS5 console which enables you to plug in a USB and have it functioning as an extended storage. So today I'm just going to run through that setup. I have the Corsair Flash Voyager Slider X1 over here. Just a few notes on the USB and when selecting the USB actually. Do note that it needs to be at least or a minimum capacity of 250 gigabytes and max of 8 terabytes. It needs to be USB Superspeed 5 or later. You cannot have your USB plugged into a dock or a USB extender. You need to have it plugged in directly into the console. And you can have multiple USBs plugged into the console, but you can only work off one USB at a time. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to plug your USB into your PC. And the reason why we're doing this, the only reason why we're plugging the USB into the PC is because we need to make sure that the USB is formatted correctly. Alright, so PlayStation wants you to have it formatted as exFAT, not NTS, NTFS or FAT32. I don't know, I think they've got rid of FAT32 now, I don't see them around anymore. If it doesn't automatically come up with the format option, you're going to navigate to the USB and then you're going to select format. Do note that if this is a USB that you've already been using, you want to remove all the data from here because you're going to lose everything when you format it. So when that comes up, the option to format, you'll see that you've got your capacity and you've got your file system. So that's where you're going to select exFAT as the file system, and then you can start the format. Okay, so now the PC will format it, it's done. And now you're done on the PC end. If you're running into any problems on this end, you can always go into disk management, you can completely reformat the drive, the flash stick, and set it up as a brand new drive. Also, something else to note, that the process is exactly the same for hard drives and for USB sticks. They actually refer to it just as the USB extended storage space now. So if you're plugging in a hard drive, it's going to be the exact same format process. If you have a brand new hard drive, you will need to go to disk management and just set up the hard drive so the computer actually reads it as a drive. Again, as an exFAT drive, and then once you plug it into your PS5, it's going to be the exact same process from here on out. Okay, so we've got our drive formatted into the correct format. Now we can jump into the PS5 and get that end running. It's really a simple process. Doesn't take a lot of time. For data transfer, use the USB slots on the back of the console. The front slot does not support data transfer at this time. So just some things to note on having the USB as an extended storage device. There are some limitations. You can save PS4 and PS5 games onto a USB extended storage device, but you'll only be able to play PS4 games directly from the USB. If you've moved any PS5 games over to the USB device, you will need to copy them back onto the internal SSD of the PS5 in order to play them. So you're going to navigate to settings and you're going to go to storage and USB extended storage, and you should see a screen there where it will tell you what USB has been plugged in and then to format it. If this screen doesn't come up, try taking the USB out and plugging it in again. There's two USB ports on the back of the console, so you can try the top or the bottom one. I have found that sometimes it doesn't read on one and it will read on the other. So now we're going to format it. It will give you a warning. Yep, we're ready to lose everything on here. And there we go. Now it will format the drive. This may take a few minutes, so just be patient. Give it a chance to do its thing. Alright, so the drive has been formatted now. The USB flash drive has been formatted. Okay, so now we can move data from our PS5 internal SSD over to the USB. So what you want to do, you can go back to your main menu and then you can select the game that you would like to move over. I'm going to move over Monster Energy Supercross 4. So what I do is I press options on the game and then I move down to move to USB extended storage and I select that. What will happen then is it will open up a menu where on this menu you can view your internal SSD storage capacity and how much you have left, same for the USB storage. And then you can also view different content, so you can move PS5 games, your PS4 games, and you can also delete content. So we're just moving Monster Energy Supercross over to the USB. So we'll select that and we will move that across. And this game is about 13 gigs, and you'll see now how quickly it moves 13 gigs over. Another benefit of the USB extended storage device is that you can save your PS5 games on here as opposed to deleting them. If you were to delete the game and have to reinstall it, even with super fast internet, you're going to find that moving it over to USB is quicker. So that is another one of the benefits. PS4 games you can play directly from the USB, no problemo. So I have copied Monster Energy Supercross over to the USB extended storage device now. So I just want to show you something. If we move, navigate to our storage quickly and we look at the actual console storage, you'll see that it doesn't show up here anymore. So that's how we know that it's definitely moved across. On the main menu, however, we will still see the along with all my other games, we'll also see Monster Energy Supercross over there. But if I try to play it, I can't. The PS5 tells me I can't find the game or the app. Okay, so how do I play it then? How do I get access to my game? All you need to do is simply navigate down. You'll see that there's a link, a button that says copy over, and then you just copy the game back over to your internal SSD. And you can start playing. Simple as that. Okay, so now the game has copied across, and now we will see that all the games over here, and now I can select Monster Energy Supercross, and now I can play the game. This is the first video in a new series on PlayStation tips and tricks, essentially how to get the most out of your console. If you would like to see more like this, or if you have any suggestions on things you'd like to see us cover, maybe some queries or something that you haven't been able to get right, leave it in the comments below and we'll make a video about that.